guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing down below. I do tons of different content such as witchy hauls, crystal hauls, thrift hauls. I also do unboxings, I do a candle review series, and sometimes I just talk about stuff that is on my mind, and of course I also do seasonal stuff as well. So if any of that sounds interesting to you at all, please consider subscribing down below. Now today's video is a Witch's Roots unboxing. If you are not familiar with the Witch's Roots, it is a monthly subscription box that is pagan based. They help you grow your witchy supplies. They give you like candles, oils, incense, herbs, grimoire, and Book of Shadows artwork, and a tons of other cool stuff. And this month's theme, the Spirit Well. If you are interested in this box at all, I do believe it retails for $30 a month. And this, of course, is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I did pay for this with my own money, but I really enjoy it and I like sharing this with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this month's box. Now, I've been getting the Witch's Roots, I think, for almost 2 years now at this point. Always been interesting. Alright, so the first item we have on top is our pamphlet with all of our information in it. We will look at this last. Then next up we have what appears to be a circular card of some sort. I don't know if this is supposed to be like for your altar or not. It's like a thinner cardstock. It's got this cool knotwork on the front. And then on the back it has an eye and some more knotwork, and it says, "Clear and refreshed, the third eye sees the truth. My soul is blessed and growing into a loving vision of exquisite evolution." Very cool. I'm not quite sure what this is or what it should be for, but I can't wait to see. Then next up we have a Book of Shadows artwork piece, and this is for the Chalice of Wells. These are always very beautiful. Here comes Luna, so get prepared for her to steal stuff out of frame. Then our grimoire artwork is on Elderberry. Sorry about the glare from the plastic on it. Hopefully that's a little better. There is that. Very cool. Then next up we have what appears just to be a cloth bag in another bag. It resembles a tea bag. There's only one though, so I don't know if that's exactly what this is for. I guess we will find out when we read the pamphlet, but there's one of those. Put that back in here. Then next up we have, not quite sure. Oh, it just spilled something over. Oh, I see. It's our candle of the month, which is beeswax, but it's encrusted with herbs on the outside. It's like a aqua green color, or sea green, I guess. But yeah, it's got tons of herbs all over it, and I know you guys can't see it because it's just out of view of the camera, but there is a giant pile out of it. I didn't realize this was going to be the candle. I'm going to very gently stick that back in there. It explains why it wasn't wrapped how it normally is. And let me get rid of these herbs because I don't quite know what they are, and I don't want my cat possibly eating something is not good for her. Okay, next up we have the Elixir of Life Ritual Herbal Tea. So that probably was a tea bag then. There's that. I am going to smell this and see what this smells like. It doesn't really say what's in here. I'm sure it will on the pamphlet, but I want to see what it smells like. I am curious. Ooh, there's a lot of smells going on here. I smell peppermint for sure. And, oh, I'm trying to put my finger on what else I'm smelling. Calendula maybe? Or there's such a mix of something going on here that it's making it very hard to tell what that smell is. And of course, since it's so finely ground, I can't really make out what any of the pieces are either. I think there might be some, I think there's dandelion in here. I could definitely smell mint. I can't really quite tell what else is in there though. We'll have to read up on that. Then next up we have the herb of the month, which of course is elderberry. So there is a nice bag of that. And I do like to mention this in every video just in case you are new to the channel. If you are not new, then you've already heard me say this a million times before, but these labels are very easy to remove from the bags. And I don't know about you, but I like to keep my herbs inside of glass jars. They usually stay a lot longer without getting any issues with moisture or anything like that. But these are very easy to remove. I've never had trouble getting these off the bags. They come off really easily, and then you can transplant them onto jars if you like. Or if you like keeping it in the bag, keep it in the bag, whatever works best for you. And then we have some Eucalyptus Incense. I'm not going to smell those. I know what eucalyptus smells like. We still have a couple more things to go. Next we have a bottle of oil, which it's been a while since they've given us a dropper or a sprayer water nozzle, so it is nice to see that they finally started giving us these again. So I'm assuming this is meant to be a room spray. And I know in my head what the symbol is, but for some reason I cannot think of it currently. Probably because I just got done working a 11-hour shift, and I'm doing this straight from coming home from an 11-hour shift, so my brain's a bit foggy. But I know what the symbol is, and I cannot think of what it is right now. But anyways, there is the oil for the month. Let's smell it. It is very clear in this clear frosted glass. It doesn't look like there's really anything in here. It's a very light smell. I actually really like this. I could not put my finger on this though. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. So I am not even going to bother trying to guess. We have 2 more items to go. We'll do this one first. This is our stone of the month, and I believe this is Lepidolite. It's a very pretty piece. I'm sure you can see Luna sniffing around. Thankfully there's nothing really any harmful left in the box. She's definitely curious. I think she's going to try to take that blue bag any second now. But anyways, so there is that piece. Hopefully you guys can see it's a very pretty purple color in the camera. Very nice piece. I don't think that's for you. I'm going to put this back in this bubble wrap because this is a fragile stone and I don't want anything to happen to it since Luna is here betting at stuff. And this appears to be, yep, it's the last item in the box in this little blue bag. So it is a beautiful necklace on a nice chain. Oh, hopefully you guys can see that. And it is actually the Chalice Well symbol that was on the card that's on the necklace, and on the back it says everything is interconnected, which is very true, and it's got a spiral on it. Luna, what are you doing? You like it? You a fan? She's oh, she's gonna try to take it. So anyways, it's a very pretty necklace. I'm gonna put this back in the pouch before she does anything to hurt it. Alright, so that is everything that was in this month's box. We're gonna go through our pamphlet, make sure there's nothing missing or anything like that. I don't think that there is, but it's always good to check. This month, like we said, is the Spirit Well, and the first thing they have listed on here is the Elderberry, which you get a very nice size bag of that. Then we have the Elderberry Herbal Grimoire artwork, which again, one of the major selling points as far as I'm concerned with this box is their gorgeous artwork, and I do keep all of these. Then we have the Chalice Well pendant and chain, very nice. It's supposed to be the gateway of the spirit world. And then we have the Chalice of Wells Book of Shadows reference page, which is this. Then we have the Elixir of Life Ritual Herbal Tea and Muslin bag. Okay, so it is meant to be a tea bag. And then the tea, let's see what was in here. The tea is peppermint, elderflower, rose hips, ginger, and anise seed with thyme, yarrow, and calendula. Take time to sip this fragrant blend as you revisit magical workings. So yeah, those are a lot of very different herbs, so no wonder I couldn't really pinpoint a lot of them. The peppermint you can definitely tell because peppermint's a pretty dominating smell. And I was pretty sure about the calendula, but I wasn't sure if it was that or the dandelion. The smell was very muted because of the peppermint. The peppermint was super strong. And I feel like I could smell the rose and the ginger. Very excited to try that out. Then the next thing, Neptune. I knew what this symbol was. I just couldn't put my finger on it. It is a symbol for Neptune. Neptune Ritual Aura Spray. Let's see if it says what is in here. Spearmint, peppermint, lemon, rosemary, lemongrass, lemon verbena, and a mixture of our higher self magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery. I did notice that this doesn't say anything about there being a Lumerian quartz in here. Usually there always is one in these oils, so I'm kind of surprised that there isn't one in here. But I definitely like the way this oil smells. It's definitely one of my favorites from them. Then next up we have the Rufflepedia stone. One of the most effective calming stones, Lepidolite can be a wonderful companion in a journey of healing and self-discovery. Now, in its state that it's in, it's a little fragile, but I definitely am glad I got this. I have a couple small Lepidolites. Then next up we have the Eucalyptus Ritual Incense sticks. I love the smell of eucalyptus, so I cannot wait to burn these. I might do that after I make this video. Then we have the Vibratory Growth Mini Spell Candle. Let's find out what was on this candle. Lemon balm herb. I probably would have been able to figure that out if I smelled it, but I didn't, just because I didn't want loose herbs everywhere with the cat running around. There's a lot of herbs that can be toxic to animals, and I don't like risking that. And then lastly, this is apparently an oracle reading. So that is it. I feel like this would be a difficult deck to work with, a round one, or maybe not. Maybe it'd be easy to work with. I feel like that'd be tricky. However, it is a personalized oracle reading, and it seems like you helping me read. Thank you, Luna. You're so helpful. She's interested in this box more than anything. Anyways, so I'm assuming that means that there's a different one of these for each person's box. Very cool. I know they do this, I believe, in the higher tiers of these boxes, so I'm surprised to see it in the lower tier. I want to say out of all the boxes I've ever gotten from them for the Witch's Roots tier, I've never seen them put an oracle or a tarot card in here. I mean, they've done a couple where they've given you a whole deck, but never just, you know, a single card like that. So that's actually really cool. And that is everything that is in this month's box. I actually really enjoyed this month's box. My favorite item out of the box, I'm going to have to say, is either the... I'm going to say either the oil or the Lupedia light. What do you... Just quit being goofy. There, I'm petting you. You happy? Well, let me know what you guys thought down below, what your favorite item is. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and I guess from me and Luna, we will see you in the next video. Bye!